Excuse me, Master Jedi? Sorry, I just have to ask. Did you really take a mystic through that wilderness? Without an army? Incredible. And I'm stuck here in advisory capacity. I get to tiptoe through this week's diplomatic crisis. Lucky me.
There's Republic soldiers on Ord Mantell and Balmora who are tiptoeing through minefields.
Voss is no picnic either, but my bosses need a military liaison. The Gormak are moving an invasion force into the Pella 3 marches, a stone's throw from the Shrine of Healing. We had a bunch of research camps there excavating the local ruins. The Gormak swarmed them. Our researchers, they barely had a blaster between them.
The Gormak attack everyone. Outsiders, Voss, anyone with a scrap of technology they want.
True, but raising such a large force, definitely new. There's a Jedi Master out there, Master Halicus. Maybe you've met. This Master Halicus thinks the Gormak are looking for something. Something worth raising an army to find.
That's of little concern to me.
There's an army of Gormak within marching distance of the Shrine of Healing, and you don't care? At all?
It's better than dealing with this guilt trip.
I can get you a speeder to Camp Thesh. That's where Master Halicus took most of the survivors. He should know more about what the Gormak are up to, and how to send them packing.
Welcome. It's good to see another of the Order, though we're in a poor state to greet you. We're facing a Gormak invasion. Their forces have destroyed every research camp between here and Peleth Point, and ransacked our equipment. I've had my own clashes with the Gormak, but I've never seen them this relentless.
When the Gormak go on the offensive, they don't hold anything back.
We discovered that centuries past, this entire region was Gormak territory. I believe their return was no coincidence. I sent scouts to eavesdrop on the Gormak patrols. The Gormak are looking for something left behind long ago. They call it the Ivuk Nosk.
I assume there's more.
The Gormak spoke of the Ivuk Nosk as capable of scorching the sky and turning Voss to rubble. This Ivuk Nosk would present a terrible danger in Gormak hands. We must discover what it is and where before they do.
Where's the best place to begin?
If the Ivuk Nosk is tied to this area's history, I would speak to the remaining members of the expedition. When a Jedi Knight was looking for artifacts alongside the Voss, and Padawan Kosh, he and his master were investigating a local Jedi ruin.
A child could do this.
Oh, and again Findsman came to the camp yesterday, offering his help against the Gormak. He's rather strange, but anything that helps us establish a pattern could be invaluable. Go safely.
The Mer must be found. Try again.
The Mer's power is not worth the price, Tolekda. I barely survived the last attempt.
Another Jedi. 2 may succeed. Ask.
Greetings. I am Knight Wen. I've been assisting the Voss in their search for a powerful artifact known as the Mer. But navigating these ruins, retrieving the Mer, getting ambushed by the Sith, perhaps you may have better luck.
This better be quick.
Your basic is not quite up to par, Tolekda. You should investigate our findings so far. Allow me to explain.
Find the Mer. We will be grateful.
The Mer is part of Voss legend. They believe it will help the mystics have clearer visions, but it is no Voss relic. I found the Mer inside a Sith altar. I can sense its dark presence from here. We cannot let the mystics be exposed to it.
The mystics aren't children. They can use the Force.
The mystics are not Jedi or Sith. Their power is raw, unchecked. The Mer would offer too many temptations. It would be better if the Mer was never found. You and I can make sure of that. By destroying it.
And if I brought the Mer back here instead?
I have no desire to offend or anger the Voss. This is for their protection. You'll find the Mer where I left it, inside the Sith altar. Do not linger, or you may attract their attention. There is a chasm nearby. You can dispose of the Mer there.
We have no right to keep the Mer from the Voss.
Then you must be prepared to face the consequences.
The Mer remains hidden. Will the outsider help?
Rest easy, Tolektar. We have an understanding. There are many Sith within the ruins. Be cautious.
Tolik-Da, I think I have something you're looking for.
The Mer. You survived. We are grateful.
Tread carefully, Tolektar. The Mer is a dark artifact. It could corrupt the mystics. The Jedi understand this darkness, even if the rest of the Republic does not.
Next time, take care of this yourself.
The future would be far more certain if I had.
You failed. The outsider did better. The Mer will go to Voss. I will tell the mystics of this. You will be honored.
If that is the price of our safety, I hope the Republic makes the most of it.
Master, am I glad to see you. There's so few of us here, and the Voss don't understand. Padawan Kosh, my master and I were investigating the ruins here. We discovered ancient Jedi technology inside, still working. Finding anything Jedi on Voss is major, but finding tech in working order... The Gormak were the last thing on our minds.
I'm guessing the Gormak had other ideas?
Most Gormak avoid the ruins. Outsider stuff, taboo, you know? Not their new leader. Let us pack right inside. They ambushed us. Stole everything we recovered. I survived, but... Master Bakara, he fought until the end.
Death is a part of the Force.
I don't want sympathy. I want to finish what Master Bakara and I started. Gormak tech is already dangerously advanced. We don't even know what the ancient Jedi tech is capable of. Even if I was healed, I wouldn't last 5 seconds on my own. But you'd have as good a shot as Master Bakara did.
It's better than dealing with this guilt trip.
The Gormak were still deep in the ruins when I escaped. You'll have to get past them to reach our dig site. And if you meet the Gormak leader, don't hesitate. He's a savage. He'll kill if he gets the chance.
Your long-lost tech, Padawan Kosh. This should be everything.
It all looks intact. But this is even more than we found. The Gormak must have kept searching. I can't thank you enough for this. The Order will be thrilled that we recovered this technology.
You would have just gotten yourself killed.
Maybe. But if Master Bakara could take that risk, so could I. I could feel it when Master Bakara died. When you killed the Gormak leader, I felt that too. But it was different. It felt... good. My master would probably tell me I sound like a Sith.
My work here is done.
This tech is too important to risk losing again. Soon as I'm healed, I'll get back to Voss. For the Order, for Master Bakara, for everything. Thanks.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Where's the best place to begin?
The expedition passed on their thanks for your help, and your education in Findsman signs has proved useful. These discoveries complete a larger pattern. All these ruins explored or approached by the Gormak belong to the ancient Sith. Even the ruins Padawan Kosh investigated were once besieged by them, meaning this Evuk-Nosk, the Gormak seek, must be a Sith relic.
That's going a little far, I think.
I could show you the correlations between months of our survey data, and what the Findsman taught you, but time is short. The main Gormak invasion force has been sighted. They've committed their forces to capturing a large Voss dam across the marches. This whole region was once covered by floodwaters, driving the Gormak out. Now I fear they've discovered the Evuk-Nosk near the dam.
I'll take a look, if I have time.
Speak to our scout Barrow. He brought news of the dam's capture. Dr. Chul has also sent reports of Gormak stealing equipment. More worryingly, another scout and a Voss commando were investigating Gormak movements, but only their astromech droid T5BD has returned. These scouts must be found. The Gormak have caused enough suffering in this senseless rampage.
I'm going to do some real damage.
Do not be overcome by the need for battle. Do only what is necessary. May the Force be with you. The Evuk-Nosk cannot fall into Gormak hands.
Master Jedi, I know the Order's not keen on the Voss, but this is an emergency. Beryl, Republic Scout. Voss Dam nearby's been overrun with Gormak. They've set up artillery all over the perimeter. Voss think they're defending the dam, but that artillery's in position to hit the Shrine of Healing. We have to stop them.
There's plenty of Voss commandos around. Ask them for help.
The commandos are the only reason the Gormak aren't crushing our skulls underfoot right now. Oh, I've seen how these savages work. They'll keep pounding the shrine until there's nothing left. Dead mystics, fleeing pilgrims, fire, rubble, Gormak everywhere. You think the Voss will want to talk alliance after that?
If the Voss don't move on this, that's their mistake.
Gonna be everyone's mistake when the Gormak reach Voska, board our ships and start pillaging the Outer Rim. Destroy that artillery, and the commandos can clear out any Gormak left. Well, what are you waiting for?
I'll be there shortly.
Move fast. Gormak might see you coming and fire anyway.
The Gormak artillery's destroyed. The Shrine of Healing is safe.
Thought my hair would go gray waiting. Do you know how many people would have died if they'd hit the shrine? The Voss commandos sent a squad to investigate the commotion. Came back shocked. Said thanks, I think.
They can deal with the Gormak themselves next time.
We can't let our guard down now. Plenty of other targets. The Voss might have their visions, but we have good eyes. I'll need more scouts. We'll create a perimeter around the shrine. The Gormak won't shed a scale without us knowing.
Good luck with all this.
You saved a lot of lives today. Might never hear it from the Voss, but thanks.
Oh, Master Jedi, welcome.
We're still cleaning up after the latest raid. I could try and find you a chair, but I suspect the Gormak will be back sooner rather than later. Not that I blame them. Gormak are like any other military culture, abusing science to make better bombs.
Technology keeps our enemies at bay.
Well, it certainly cowed the Gormak into submission. Oh, wait, no it hasn't. It's done rather the opposite. We brought in some experimental power cores, part of an effort to promote the Voss's science studies. But the Gormak stole them. Now, instead of being used for geothermal research, they'll be fueling some Gormak war machine.
Their war machine isn't a danger.
You're a fool to underestimate them, especially while they're stealing our resources. They're building a starship. These cores would give them a perfect energy source and enough power to obliterate Voss. If you really want to help us, get those power cores back. The Republic didn't come here to start a war.
I'll do what I can.
If that's the best I can hope for, I'll have to accept it. The Gormak have been camping along the ridge. That's probably the best place to look for the raiders that attacked us. When you've got all the power cores, please bring them back here. I shall see to it they are put to their proper use.
I've recovered all the power cores. Here you go.
We can use these to help the boss set up a geothermal monitoring station that will last for years. Thank you. Mark my words. The Republic will gain more inroads with the Voss through technology than ideology.
Your power cell technology could protect the Voss, if you used it to improve their weapons.
I'm glad that not everyone thinks as you do. The beauty of science is that it can create as well as destroy. Because of your efforts, we'll have the chance.
O grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta. Patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko.
Gormak armor. Powerful. Smuggled to village, then sent elsewhere.
That's going a little far, I think.
We watched. Listened. We know.
Chobat I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta.
Crates in the village. Armor pieces inside. Answers.
Chikos pa ini gudad ijig liska chanagawa.
I'll take a look, if I have time.
Kuchusa yo mata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi.
To village. Find crates. Bring armor to us.
Ai tutamishka jiho lokuta. Kupa tomti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni.
I believe this is what you wanted?
Piti do tenya go kakajujo. Da biska ku paliya. Se gota do muti kihasa da puño. Liz di woto.
So we're done here, right?
No time to get help. Armor tech must be destroyed. You should go.
O bagthra wanawaga mi bunawa duetwipe.
Can you tell me anything else about this area?
Kabanotase makipuna. Malituta odmishka.
Should know. Shock valve was sighted near the islands. Gormak mechanist. Could be involved.
Poya tuka changa goptula do batawana wanki.
I haven't met anyone who could stop me yet.
O grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta.
We wait for you.
Mitisa roda, kopana chapurko utman gisa?
I'll never be part of something like that again.
Umpa hupa, jikilia umpasa dobiska. Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga.
For you, and thanks. I will tell the three of this. Go well.
You've returned just in time. You did well, but the Gormak have outmaneuvered us. Outmaneuvered me. I was focused on scattering their troops at the dam. So focused that the Gormak managed to slip a small force past our scouts.
You should have anticipated this.
You think I don't see my own failure? The Gormak were seen carrying excavation equipment. If the Evagnosk isn't near the dam, then they must have found its true location. Is my anger at the Gormak still blinding me? Did I overlook something just for a chance to attack them?
You'll get over it.
You're right. I cannot compound my failure by dwelling on it. The Gormak have taken up position near Peleth Point. It's one of the surviving research camps, a neutral Voss outpost. My Padawan Quali is there. I trust her to help you find this Evagnosk, more than I trust myself at the moment. Please, go quickly.
Wama otochako ga hutapawa to bampaula. Sa amo into und magisa, mi tisa taparena?
I think you've been around the Voss a little too long.
Hukataba tata kung kipuna. Unabagisa, te kaya shweguya woska kabonana. Wavmula to bota tuane wangi wabda yaktuka loka?
I feel like I've been chasing after this thing forever.
Maloda buwanki kuchu. Unabongo wawune kupa, tonti tok makitoni? Tudo omishka kaba no tesma wetia?
If this is a waste of my time, I'll make you suffer for it.
Kiasa to punyo. Kukati choski nawi kuchusi yomata chi pompota. Tuana uba kili wata ponkidanko padoga lola.
Oh, Master Jedi, pardon me, but I desperately need someone to put my research to the test. Ethan Wasiri, I'm researching Gormak technology. Checkpoints all over Voss are being bombarded with Gormak attacks, us included.
Conchita ne charta sodedi.
And the Gormak always strike when the Voss commandos are off guard. I'd say there's a correlation, wouldn't you?
If you've got a point, I suggest getting to it.
You know those tech monoliths the Gormak build? By stealing Republic technology, they've converted them into communication relays.
Giliska chanaga wanichika kospa ini gokate.
But I calculated that destroying just a few relays would render the whole network inoperable.
I could take care of it, but I have expenses to cover.
Ah, well, I suppose my research grant is no use if I'm dead. It won't be easy, but taking out the relays will stop the Gormak attacks. And think how impressed the Voss will be.
All right. Anything to get the Voss on the Republic's side.
Marvelous, thank you. The relays are inside these Gormak tech monoliths nearby. They must be fascinating.
Conchita.
But please hurry. With the relays active, the Gormak could attack again at any moment. You did it? You actually saw the Gormak communication relays? What were they like?
I didn't get much of a look before I burned them out.
Oh, sorry. That must sound terrible. I just hoped for some more data, that's all.
Katulia dapat 21 kislim mo payug tachanga?
Amazing, really. Thank you.
Speak softly. The marsh listens. A crashed vessel is buried nearby. It is an old thing. Evil. Gormak found the wreckage. They seek to pull it up.
I don't understand the problem here.
The ship is wrong. It stinks of rot, death, like the Sith. The smell is old. A memory of the first Sith, perhaps.
I don't smell anything. You sure you're feeling all right?
You don't? The vessel's evil spreads. The Gormak work harder for it each day. Disrupt their work. Return the ship to the depths.
This seems like something you should be doing.
The Gormak are many. Study the vessel. Find out how the Gormak raise it. Stop them. The Sith vessel returns to the depths. Its evil fades. Now I see clearly again.
I did what I had to do. Nothing more.
This ship was wrong. Burying it was right. I will continue to watch the Gormak. Farewell.
Mendia Yano Bani Pota? Akatumbuko, Yasa Antoja Ubas. Te bisa kakuka pemewata.
So we're done here, right?
Jasa Hopo, Matankmi. Yunaliska Chananga Wachi Tospa, Inikondinga. Yapawakoka Chakichawa, Choto Gekangwa Choska.
I suppose I can do that much.
Shisakavakaya Topa, Pubanda Bakawanki. Hobo Konkaya Yakolka.
So, you made it back in one piece. Looks like you saw some action, though. Good for you. I got to polish a chair in a protocol seminar.
How would you like to coordinate the sinking of a dangerous Sith starship out in Gormak-infested wilderness?
What? Let me see that data pad. An armed Sith starship? Right next door to the shrine? Wow, we got real lucky. I better start making calls. Here, this is for you. It's the least we owe you for keeping this thing away from the Gormak.
I'll be able to put these to good use.
Thanks again, and good luck. It might be peaceful on Voss, but out there, anything but.